for X in enter, which means it's going to check every single character in the sentence the user enters. If X in capital I or lowercase I, which means if there's any capital I or lowercase I in the sentence, it should add 1 to the letter I.
So syntactically, it's 100% good and correct. So let's run this and then we see the outcome. For example, I'll put, in this case, I should get 1 T and then 2 I's, right? Hello everyone and welcome back to Logic Labs again. Alright, so it seems that she's for this coding session. Today I'm here with my fine gentleman, Sad. He is going to be assigned to a Python project to work on a special session. So his project is, I will project it on the screen so that you see that. So let me make it like that. And then he's going to be asked to, so I'll type it as I write. Let me put it on the Zen mode for now. So appearance, and then go to Zen mode. All right. So you can see as I type the thing. So your project is to count the number of specific characters in a sentence. All right. So I'll provide you with an example. So write a code that as a user. So in this case, you ask the user, right, to enter a sentence. So to enter a sentence and count the number of T's and I's in the sentence, like that. So that is what your project is going to be about. And then you can also do for uppercase or lowercase, right? Okay, so let's get started.
So the number of T's.
Yeah, number of T's and I's. You have 3 minutes to go. If you're having a problem, it's you started the F with double string, so you should end it with a double string.
Oh,
All right. Are you done?
yeah.
Okay. So your project was for you to ask a user to enter a sentence and count the number of T's and I's in the sentence. And then you've completed it below the time that I set for you. So let me close it up. Can you go through your code and then explain?
Okay. The enter here has the code input enter a sentence, which means the computer asks the user to enter a sentence. Then, for the amount of i's and t's in the sentence, I'm going to let the computer assume they are 0.
All right.
So this for x in enter, which means it's going to check every single character in the sentence the user entered. If x in lowercase t or capital T, which means if the character is either lowercase t or capital T, they should add +1 to the let t, which means the t should now become the amount of t's in the sentence. And if x in capital I or lowercase I, which means if there's any capital I or lowercase I in the sentence, it should add 1 to the let I, which means there will be which means the amount of i's in it is now assigned to the let I. And it should print then the number of i's in and the number of t's in the sentence.
All right. So syntactically, it's 100% good and correct. So let's run this and then we see the outcome. So I'll pull up my terminal and then I'm going to do py project1.py. So it asks me to enter a sentence. I'm going to write this is fun, for example. So in this case, I should get 1 T and then 2 I's, right? So there are 2 I's and then 1 T in the sentence. I'll run it again. So let me clear my thing first. So py, and then I'm going to run it again with this is a very nice story. So in this case, I should get 2 T's and then three I's instead. So there are 3 I's and then 2 T's in the sentence, and that is 100% correct. Thank you for taking logic class today. Yes.